So, cheers to, well, to you,
Us.
to us. Thank you for doing, for now, our second collaboration.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us here at Cream.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Let's look at each other at the eye contact because we don't want them all to have bad sex.
Oh, you.
Or me. But
So sorry to interrupt. Before we
yes,
start,
yes.
can we please just have a moment for this?
Oh, thank you. I get my inspiration from you.
It is my favorite book tote. All right, now we can carry on. But first, what's in there?
What's in the bag? Well,
you know that's my favorite. What's in your bag?
What's in your bag? I love that. I've always loved that. Well, today it's fall in New York, and right now, just so everyone sees, I have the Christian Dior bag here in cheetah print because I'm a cheetah girl at heart and I love cheetah, anything animal print. I was gonna wear my Gucci scarf, but it's really hot today. It's like 70 degrees, so I'm not wearing it today. And I have a bunch of fun stuff in here. So
Show us.
Okay, so today is recording content day, which means I organized my bag in order for it to be, appropriate. Of course, we have the Louis Vuitton Sunnies. Okay, these are summer of 23 of Louis Vuitton, and I just got them in June while I was in Vegas watching Adele. So that's there. My cell phone, which I cannot live without, and some other stuff we got in Vegas when we went on our shopping trip.
I remember that.
So this is actually supposed to be a necklace
for your phone.
For your
like
phone. So you put it
strap.
the phone strap. So it comes with a piece that you clip on there, and then you can either wear it as a necklace or as like a crossbody. I actually styled this the other day when I went to the Silk Factory for the freestyle DJ, which was so much fun.
I heard that was so much fun.
It was so much fun. You missed it. You were at a wedding. You suck.
I know.
But I wore it as a necklace, so I love a girl pearl moment.
A multifunctional.
It's so much, and well, I'm glad you brought it up because then
Yeah.
I have my vintage Chanel. This was my first Chanel that I purchased myself from Consignment in Vegas. Okay, and I actually picked this up as well from one of Amal's vendors. So
like
it's the same
hardware
thing.
for a wallet on chain.
It really is. So I literally can just like pop a lip gloss in there, and my credit cards and ID and cash are already here, and I'm good to go. She's really cute, and so I learned so much on this shopping trip. Obviously, from a buyer standpoint, because I'm not in retail, I'm not a buyer, but accompanying you really opened my eyes to like how multifunctional things can be. Like fashion is so whatever we want it to be. Yeah. So I had so much fun with this. So that was there. We all know I'm a little witchy. So my tarot cards, they say that good readers always carry their cards with them, so that way
Are you gonna read me?
if we have time, let's see. Good readers always carry their cards with them so that the intuition increases. It's filming day, so of course my man makeup has to be with me.
I love it.
Okay, so screw you who want to judge me, but I don't care. I have my Patrick Ta for the face. Okay, I actually really am obsessed with this. I have it in two different shades. So you have the actual.
That is really cool.
Oh my god, I love it. So you have, and then I have my House Labs brush. So
I also think Patrick Ta is so beautiful.
I love
Like,
I love his makeup demonstrations. I feel like they're not too gimmicky as the other ones, but you have your little concealer for one side and then your little powder for the other side. I love this. I don't leave the house, well, especially on a filming content day, whether if I'm doing something for Ann Taxes or I'm doing something with another content creator or if it's for J Squared. My Phantom travel cologne from Paco Rabanne, which is what I'm wearing today. I have my settling spray for my touch-ups. I have my Sailor Moon mascara brush that I always like to wipe with my little makeup so I can just like fix my lashes so they're not clumpy. And then as on brand, I have my Dior lip glow. Oh my god, I love this. This is like my favorite. Actually it's Joe's. I stole it. So sorry, it's mine now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna give you one. I actually have it in my bag to take because you're gonna love.
Oh, you know what else is in here that I starting to kind of love? The Fenty chapstick. It is so much fun. I have so much fun with it. Oh my god, I love Fenty. My favorite honestly thing that she has is her settling powder. And I'm now obsessed with her skincare line. Fenty skincare is like it's been my shit. I love it. Okay, my of course I need
A little
that
beauty blender.
my little beauty blender, and then Too Faced the lip injector. This is my favorite. Just don't give head wearing this because somebody's penis is gonna be very tingly if you do. Just saying. Um, my AirPods are in here. My mics for content recording.
Wait, can I give him a lip balm?
And
Can I give you a lip balm?
yeah,
Try because you could have it because I feel like you're gonna love it. Because I feel like that's why you and I get along.
wipies because I was supposed to go to a facial, so I was gonna remove all my makeup. Sorry, Paula.
So we obviously, you and I love this brand, and because
My
I
AirPods.
use it, so this is mine, but this is a brand new
Oh
one.
my god, I
that you
love
can
this.
have.
Oh my god, so Poppy and Pout.
You know we sold out of it.
You did. So this was one of the vendors at Magic, and Amal and I. First of all, their booth was so cute, so retro '70s. I loved it, and they had these beautiful like gift sets. It comes with the
It was
scrub.
like a lip care.
I love this, and I took a sample, which I'm like slowly using because the product is just so nice. It's so like butter. Surprise,
really
Amanda!
like-
I'm actually getting the gift sets for every girl in the office for Christmas, so that's your Christmas bonus. Okay, yay! And that was everything in my bag.
Love it.
Let's get started.
And Taxes with Joey Rodriguez, Season 1.
So, on topic of clothing, we were just talking about how clothing makes a woman feel, right, or a person
Do you
feel.
know how I feel about fashion? Honestly,
Tell me.
it's like when you're in love.
Okay.
Everything is beautiful when you're in love. I mean, like I love love.
The passion stage, I call it. When you're not in love, when you're in passion.
No, like
That's my opinion. I'm sorry. I've been married for, God, I don't know, 24 minus 12 years, so 12, right? 12 years. I've been with my partner for 18. And an ex-friend told me this, and I believe that it's very true. When
like
I
stages
when
of
I when
love.
I had that when everybody calls puppy love,
Yeah.
she told me, she goes, "You're not in love. Right now you're in passion. Like a flame, it dies down."
Yeah, but
And
it's still love.
it's
what I'm
internal
trying to say
love.
Is
what type of love, I guess I want to
that's
say.
what
Is it the love like when you're first dating, or the love when you,
Yeah.
even though he annoys you, you look around, you're like, I love you.
yeah, you're like, you know what? You're
But see,
gonna
that
be
one's
nervous.
that one dimmed down. So like, if I look at my closet, there's something I love right now that I won't stop wearing. There's something that I'll never get rid of, but I won't wear anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I see the comparison of love.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, it goes through like all these emotions.
Right.
You know, like when you're feeling empowered and this, you want to wear this. When you're feeling like super comfy and just want to just like chill, like you have a certain, we always have a certain piece or something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think of fashion is.
If-
Like I love getting dressed.
Right.
Like I
The
think
process
about
of
getting
it?
dressed. Like there's not a day that I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna wear.
Like
Is that weird?
today, it's not weird because today I feel like I didn't know what to wear, and I felt really anxious about it. So I woke up early, and I just pulled
I
up
got up
many
early, like,
different things.
yesterday.
I was going to do that, but life and parenting,
know.
and I didn't. And I had went to the gym that morning super early, so I was just done. I was just
Yeah,
done.
I also like I love people that appreciate fashion and that live for a theme. So
Yeah.
one of my clients, hi Heather, she is going to see Usher today.
Oh wow,
and
fun.
and she's a beauty editor, and one of the brands, I forgot to ask which brand, asked them to wear purple.
Okay.
So she had texted me, she's like, oh my god, we're gonna see Usher, the brand wants us to wear purple. Like I don't know what to wear, blah blah blah. It was my kid's first day of school yesterday, and the bus company messed up, so I had to drive him and pick him up in Westchester in Hawthorne.
Okay.
And then I had a hair appointment
Right.
with Joelle, and then I wanted to go to Orange Theory, and then my other kid was coming, and then I had to get dinner and
my
just do
goodness.
everything. And it was 9 p.m. But this is how like I feel like creative we get also with our kids. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, I fucked up. I need to drop something to Heather. So I FaceTimed her quick. I showed her like what I was thinking. She's like, I'll see you tomorrow. I know this was happening. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. So I got my kids and I'm like, who wants to go for an adventure? We're going to Marlboro. Do you guys want to get in the car? And then my kid was like, yeah, can I take this toy with me? And
You're
then
like,
we just
take
made
whatever you want.
a story that
Yeah.
we're going at night to this adventure. And we showed up to Heather's house with an open back,
Mhm.
halter, sequins, silver, and purple top.
And you were like,
But
you're
we
done.
saved the day.
Yes.
But that's what I love. I feel like,
Yeah.
and I know she appreciates it.
Fashion
She's so
emergencies
happy.
are real.
Yes. But I also was very happy to do that. Like, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
I live for a challenge.
So, if you describing fashion as love and the love you have for
It's like love and
fashion,
hate.
there's always something about our jobs that we don't like to do.
Yes.
But what I want to know is, if you had to design a fashion line, what would you think it would look like?
What I think, what?
If you had to
Yeah.
design a fashion line, like your own line, what would you think it would look like?
I think it would be for every woman. I think it would be something sleek. I think it would be something a little bit maybe form-fitted.
Okay.
I think it would be something also oversized.
Mhm.
I think it would be, I don't want to say something for everyone
Right.
because I know that's not realistic and I know I'm not for everyone.
Right.
But I think it would be very like classics, like staples.
Classic. You mentioned classic. If there's a trend in fashion that went away and you want to see it come back, what would it be? And please don't say the Chinese slippers.
Oh my God, no, the dollar store ones? No. No. Although I did have them in every color.
Of course you did. I mean, no, I didn't, but it was just one of those. I was like, why are we doing this?
You know what? Can it be shoes?
It could be whatever you
Okay.
want.
I am not for the square toe.
Oh,
Bring back the pointy toe.
yeah,
I know that this season we're all about
we're
like,
about that
square toe
glunky.
boots. I can't.
No.
Yeah, no.
Give me a fine point. I'm with you there.
Yeah, I just feel like
I'm
it's
with you there.
sexy.
You know what I would love to see back, honestly, is like
No skinny jeans.
I love a good Chanel suit. That embroidery, the detailed on buttons.
Good
I
tweed.
wish I can see women in business wear that more often. I
Yeah.
think we picked out something
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
also. I can't wait to
From,
see that come
River Moon.
River Moon.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
I-
I remember
it is
exactly the pink
beautiful.
one.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then the black and white.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
If you, I don't know if you, I mean, I'm sure you see it all over Newburgh and Marlboro and New Windsor, the dryer laws billboard.
Yes.
And I styled Sarah for that one. And I think in the billboard she wore this like amazing blue suit. But in other pictures that I hope she gets to use soon, she wore a black and white classic tweed Chanel like skirt suit.
I love that. Like I wish that we can bring more of that back.
Perfection.
Yeah.
Like
It's a classic.
if I needed a lawyer and I walked in and my lawyer was wearing that,
It's like you're hired. I don't care.
I don't care. I'm just gonna be
Well-
like, you know what? She knows what she's doing.
Another line from Devil Wears Prada that I'm obsessed with is that when she tells Andy, yeah, you pick that out because you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was the best insult you can give somebody. Because you're not telling them you're ugly. You're not telling them, it's like you have to care about the clothes on your back because this is your logo. This is your representation. Like every day when you step out that door, what you're wearing is a reflection of you.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
more than just how it makes you feel. And don't get me wrong, we all have our days where it's like, it's laundry day, we're going to wear this and that's it. But, you know, when you start to care about how you look, you also start to feel differently.
Absolutely.
And I always have this, and it's a very controversial opinion that people don't like when I say it out loud, but I don't care. But I feel like people that take care of themselves, that dress nicer, are more successful in life.
I agree.
Because, and I'm not saying that you have to have, you know, plastic surgery or you have to, do lipo or
And
injectables,
it
and
makes you
again,
feel
which I
better.
do all the above, and that's my
Yeah.
truth, and that's me. But I feel that I want to work with attractive people. I'm not calling you ugly. I'm just saying if you fix yourself up, that means you
Well, I
take
just
yourself
think it shows
serious.
that you care and you take
Exactly.
yourself
I don't think
seriously.
it's being mean. I just think it's like, unfortunately, it's nobody wants to admit it, and I understand that because we're trying to promote, healthy mental health and I listen. I get all of the above, but I'm sorry, society is still very vague. We still judge people by how they look. Okay, celebrities deal with that on a constant basis on social media. You have half of comments calling you fat, ugly.
Well, I
I
think
hate
back
your
in the
nose. I hate
day,
your
I
clothes.
get that a lot.
You
I
know,
know back in the day used to be only like celebrities, but now with social media,
It's
you
everybody.
have
It's everybody. What is she
random
wearing? Who does she think
people
she
just
is? Dress your
calling
age.
you names like that don't even know you. They think they know you,
Exactly.
or they just can
Exactly.
look at you and just. I had few people call me fat.
If you could dress anybody in the world, who would it be?
My mom.
Oh, I love
No,
that. That is so sweet. Wait,
no,
wait. Is it
it's
an
not.
insult?
No, 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 no. It's not an insult.
Oh.
My, I am nothing like my mother. I think now I look like her a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think I am morphing into my mother. But my mother is Moroccan. She never went to school. She wears a headscarf. She like lives in like a caftan. I've never seen my mom in a pair of pants ever, like ever. I've never seen my mom with a mani. And
Oh my
and
goodness.
yeah.
Not what I would picture as Amal's mom.
Oh my God, yeah. No, if you see my mom, she wears like a traditional thing. She's covered. She wears a headscarf, and I think that would be like a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even know what she would
That's
look
so
like.
cool. Like you could have picked
I think
anybody
about
in
it
the world,
sometimes.
and you're like you picked
Yeah,
just to see.
because my mom
I love
is.
transformations.
Me too. Is I think very powerful in her own way.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke about that actually on, well, I don't even know if I spoke about it because I cried half of it during my women empowerment event, and I remember saying I never want to be like my mom, but I feel like I am my mom, and I feel like just because she doesn't dress a certain way and maybe she never went to school, she just learned to write her name,
Right.
you know. Yeah.
It's not one of you see being and looking like our parents are two different things. One of the things that I believe is that whatever I can't visually see about you and your mom, I could probably feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you might not you might not have the same sense of style, but you probably have the same heart.
I hope so.
I believe.
hope I have her
I
heart.
believe so. I
I hope
believe
so.
so.
Cheers
That's
to that.
awesome. Cheers.
Yeah.
You just mentioned your women's empowerment event. I like to think of you as the queen of Liberty Street. I always told Juliana she's the queen of the town of Newburgh.
That's so true.
And you have just this
She is.
influence and when I recently started being friends with this community here in Newburgh, I noticed
Aren't
so
we
much
great?
empowerment
Aren't we
of each
great?
other. You guys really do
Yeah.
empower each other. Like every small business owner, it's like, no, don't shop there, shop here. No, don't do your hair there, do your hair here. You guys take care of each other.
Absolutely.
What are the downsides of that type of networking from a community standpoint? Like, did you ever experience where it's like, shit, I shouldn't have referred you because now my name is tainted because of your actions?
Oh, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
how does
Because
that
it's such
impact?
a small community.
Yeah.
Is that when things do go wrong, sometimes people are not gonna be mad at that person. They're mad at you,
Right.
Because you made that referral,
Right.
Because that means they don't trust you.
It's the
and
same,
They can't trust
yeah, it's
you.
the
So
same thing as
they
saying
can't
I'm
open
going
a
to
business.
refer somebody to
And you don't show up on time.
exactly.
Or you don't get the job done.
And
No.
and how do you feel like does that ever discourage you to stop doing that? Like to stop saying, you know what? Because I've been in those positions where it's like, you know what? I'm not going to open my mouth. I'm not going to recommend the person because God forbid they don't do
Yeah.
right. And now I look like the asshole. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't.
No,
What makes you not want to change
it's
that way of being as again it's one of those things that small business owners should always be looking out for each other,
Yeah.
right? And I try to drive that community up as much as I can. Like whenever I have someone, a client of mine that is, I try to support their small business. You know what I mean? I can, yeah, you might be more expensive than, you know, buying a cake at Stop and Shop, but you're putting talent and heart into your job, and I can
And
appreciate
it's more,
that.
I feel like it's that personal relationship, and I think this is what you risk in when you're referring someone is you risking a trust.
Right. I've never been to as soon as I started being friends with this friend group, I've never been to so many parties
I know.
and so many galas. I mean, our whole shopping experience for Cream was like 9 a.m. and they're serving Johnny Walker, and I'm like, why are you guys serving Johnny Walker?
I love that. That was fun.
I'm like, you know, it's such a
Also, like
fun
you and
community.
I, first time we met,
Right.
it was at a Christmas party, and
Correct.
then we met at the hospital gala.
Right.
So that's how our relationship.
And now I feel like it's prom, and I'm like always.
Yeah, absolutely
I'm like
is.
excited for it, and I'm like, it's a good cause. You know, the tickets are going to charity. You know, for St. Luke's, and I love that. But it's also fun. Like I love dressing up. Like if I can if I can go back in time
And also,
and
like-
tell myself. My 18-year-old self, 17-year-old self say, no, what are you doing? You're not wearing that.
Yeah,
I
like-
would so do that.
I think sometimes we also like forget these are volunteers.
Yeah.
These are volunteers like putting on this show basically for their community hospital.
And you're so good at being a people's plug, because who don't you
True.
know? Injury attorneys, family attorneys, criminal attorneys, elder law,
You know how,
hairstylists,
they,
restaurant owners, party planners.
They call Paul Irwin the mayor of Newburgh.
Mr. Newburgh, I
Mr.
believe.
Newburgh,
Yes,
I
I've
feel
been
like-
introduced to him many times as Mr. Newburgh.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like the
You-
female version.
You really are.
Like mine is the politics. I feel like he does the politics.
I don't want to be in your bad graces ever, huh?
I mean, gonna take a sip.
To wrap up our Q&A, because we have to show everybody the line. It was my first time ever doing anything creative like this.
All our cute pieces.
And again, I cannot thank you enough for inviting me and for allowing an opinion on my end. I really do believe that I'm part of this collection that
And we
you
can't
put
wait for most of it.
together.
Like we only got like a.
I know, like I went through the store and I'm like, wait, where's this? Where's
I
that?
sold most of it, but most
But
of
you
it
taught
will
me
be
that
coming.
everything is in one location at that moment, but it's really you're
Yeah.
purchasing by season too. Me
Like,
too.
I can
This
just
was
sit
so
and
much
talk
fun.
to you all day long.
This is so much
and
fun.
drink.
Oh yeah, like we did in Vegas, and then we wondered why we didn't wake up after 6
And
p.m.
we went to bed at 6 p.m.
But I think we need to empower day drinking. So this is what came in so far.
Yeah.
And the first thing, this is one of the first items that I remember.
That's your favorite.
It's my favorite because I actually had it ordered in my size. It's from the Happy. Well, everything Happy Camper did was amazing.
Amazing.
in
Yeah,
my
their stuff
opinion.
was just, yeah.
So again, the quality is what I'm in love with. Like like we mentioned earlier, you know, we sometimes pay
But like you have to show like the
so
back
much
because that's what I think sold.
that's what sold me on it.
everyone,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have like
It's padded
It's
and it's
padded.
double lined.
so
and
for all my
super-
Ozempic girlies that lost your muscle mass on your boobs, it's padded. I think that's really cool to be on brand like that.
And I think that was like the selling point for us too. It just
Right.
and I love that tagline.
And I
comfort
love-
for your mental health.
And I love the girls. So girls, when you as you're watching this, we're gonna definitely tag you in this because again, you guys are doing something amazing. We support
So
it.
good.
We love it. We can't wait to collaborate with you guys again. This was so much fun.
Specifically thought of Kathy
I
when
did.
we chose.
I loved it. I saw her in it, and believe it or not, today when I FaceTimed her, like first of all, this fabric is just so soft. This
It's
is
just
from
so
High
yummy.
Five. My mom is rocking that bag. That's the other thing you guys have to know about these shopping events. They booze you up, and then they give you a bunch of free shit, and it's just so
So
much
then you
fun.
you end up
So I
spending
came home
thousands
with
of
like
dollars.
11. Thanks to Cream, I came home like 11 tote bags with stuff inside, and mommy's rocking that bag
love
so
it.
hard. It's not even funny. The work that was put in to this shopping trip was the charm bar. You
Yes.
guys are gonna see the charm bar in just a second, but I'm just gonna show you some of these pieces. So, bar letting you know, hey, you know, pick out your necklace, you know, what type
Yep.
of chain you like, and look at these chains, you guys.
And we did really good. Like we're actually getting a restock soon because we've been doing
They're so
really, really
adorable.
good with it.
I love it. I love it. The quality of the metal is very good. Perfect.
It's like the perfect choker size. It really is. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So you pick
like a
whatever.
slut tank top and like some booty shorts. Yeah.
So good.
One. I love it. It's cute. It gives me Mother's Day vibes.
Yeah, I actually
love
I
that.
made one that had like my kids' initials. I used this necklace with a
have-
pearl.
We have the hearts. Yes, Jesus. Bring in the Christianity. Love that.
We also have a Star of David,
Love that. The Star of David.
the Hamsas,
My
the
Luna
heart.
girl. Listen,
little
this
boy.
woman was there. Vibes. Like if you should do, that would be fun for the.
So I just
Valentine's
ordered
Day.
some more because a client of mine is making a custom charm necklace, and the theme is summer in Sicily. So we did a wine glass, a martini glass.
that's cute.
We also did a tennis racket. We did fruit.
Oh, are you happy with?
This buying trip,
This
I
buying-
honestly
this-
think it was the best buying trip.
This is like you don't
I had
understand
the
how,
best
how
assistant.
nervous I was. I was like, I hope I helped and contributed
did.
as much as I could.
really
Before
did.
we go, let's take a look at some of your nice pieces of vintage stuff.
Sure.
Left the boutique side of the store, and now I found something along the way.
I love it.
So I'm just gonna keep trying on stuff. I'm gonna leave here with a completely different outfit.
I got a distressed Givenchy, just sweatshirt.
Screw the girl.
Really
I'm taking this
cute.
with
The colors we had left.
Amal, this was so much fun. Wrap this
you.
up for me. We're wrapping it up, period. I'm just taking my sweater, I'm taking my hat, I'm gone. I'm done. Until next time, right? We have to do this again. Thank
Please.
you. Of course. Ah, my hat.